portion of Noah describes one of the more famous Bible stories, the flood, with Noah on the boat. It's interesting that if you look at the end of last week's portion, you see that people lived a very long time, hundreds of years. How is it that the Almighty allowed such people to live for such a long time, and then only to just destroy the world? There's a verse in the book of Psalms that says, for the Almighty, 1,000 years is like a day. So the first millennia was like Sunday. The second millennia, like Monday. It's described in Chasidic philosophy that Sunday, the first day of creation, was an expression of divine kindness. Why is it that people lived so long? It's not because of anything that they were doing. It was kindness. Kindness says, just give. It doesn't matter what the recipient is doing. That's kindness. Give. And hence all these people were able to be propagated to live very long lives. Comes along the second millennia, and severity takes over now as the dominating divine force. And with severity and judgment, things just don't get given. Things have to be perfect. Anything's not perfect, we're going to judge it as such. And so we had things like the flood, where the world was destroyed. But it wasn't a destruction for destruction's sake. Just as severity and strict judgment is not just for strict judgment's sake, but rather we know it rained 40 days and 40 nights. 40 is the number of the minimum size of a mikveh. The Almighty was giving the world a spiritual cleansing so that it could be prepared for the third millennia. The third millennia is an expression of divine compassion. What happened to the third millennia? Well, you have Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You have the giving of the Torah, the building of the first temple. These are all expressions of divine compassion. We are now entering into the seventh millennia. The seventh millennia corresponds to the Shabbos. And indeed, with Mashiach's coming, it's called Yom Shekula Shabbos, a day which is entirely Shabbos. Now what we have to do, it says, who eats on Shabbos is a person who prepares before Shabbos. So what we're doing right now is preparing for Shabbos. And that involves all of the daily things that we were meant to do. For the YouParsha, I'm Herschel Finman.